Whenever you think about the Miami Heat, you always think championship aspirations. But with the way that this roster is currently constructed, can the Miami Heat make it to the NBA Finals? Right now, they decided to not make a move at the NBA trade deadline to improve their roster. But with the NBA buyout market slowly approaching, you would have to think that we would go after someone like Russell Westbrook. According to CBS Sports, they put out an article titled "Russell Westbrook Buyout Rumors, Bulls a Frontrunner to Sign Former MVP, Heat a Top Option as Well." And in this article it states, Russell Westbrook has not officially been bought out of his contract by the Utah Jazz, who traded for him as a part of a 3-team deal on Wednesday. His decision whether on to ask for a buyout is expected to come soon. He is reportedly open to staying with the Jazz, but the wide belief is that he will ultimately move on. If and when Westbrook decides to go the buyout route, ESPN's Adrian Woj reported on Friday that the Chicago Bulls could be a frontrunner to sign him. Earlier Friday, Bleacher Report's Chris Haynes reported that the Bulls and Heat would be Westbrook's top two choices. Now on the season, Westbrook has been dominating off the bench for the Los Angeles Lakers, where he did receive a lot of criticism. On the season, he's averaging 15.9 points, 6.2 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 1 steal, and 3.5 turnovers. Also, he is shooting 41.7% from the field and 29.6% from three-point range. Now, before I even start my Russell Westbrook rant, I like to say that any team that he goes to will get an amazing player, and I hope he makes the best decision for his career. Not just the location, but playing style. Because whenever you talk about him with the Miami Heat, it will only work under one condition, and that's the condition that the Miami Heat go get a shooting big. They need somebody to play alongside Bam Adebayo. More importantly, if they want Russell Westbrook, they need to have him, Tyler Hero, Victor Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, and a shooting big. I have no doubt in my mind that he can play alongside Bam Adebayo, but having 3 non-shooters on the court at one time just won't add up minutes for Russell Westbrook. So if the Heat are looking to bring him on, then they also need to make additional moves. I mean, he does fit with the team whenever it comes down to instinct, to the grit and grind, to playing hard every single possession. It's something that could work. I know that he still looks at himself as a superstar, and that's something that we can't ignore. He is electrifying, he is a turnover machine, but whenever he gets it going, and to have someone in the locker room that's interested in winning just as much as you are, that's something that's irreplaceable. I know that he got backlash for his play with the Lakers, but you can tell every single game he wanted to keep it together. He wanted his team to win. He was upset when there was the LeBron James celebration and they were losing. He was trying to win the game, even when he knew his foot was halfway out the door by the time of the NBA trade deadline approaching. So that's something that the Heat desperately need, but we don't even know if he's going to get a buyout from the Utah Jazz. According to Athletics NBA insider Tony Jones, it's been reported that the Utah Jazz and Westbrook have met and had multiple productive discussions surrounding his impending future as a member of the Jazz's organization. In those conversations, the 9-time All-Star has expressed a willingness to stay in Utah for the rest of the season. At this moment, the Jazz are 10th in the Western Conference, and I think it's funny because he's 3 games above the Los Angeles Lakers, and he can probably fight to make sure that they don't get that play-in spot. But you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. Do you think that Russell Westbrook should stay with the Utah Jazz and have a villain crowd? Or do you think that he should sign with the Miami Heat via buyout market? I also have 2 questions, but first, make sure you follow me on my Instagram pages and Twitch channels. I will be posting on today and tomorrow. Now, the questions that I have for today is 1. If the Miami Heat do sign Russell Westbrook via the buyout market, what does that mean for the future of Kyle Lowry? Do you think that he ends up getting traded in the summer, or he remains with the team and Westbrook leaves during free agency? Now, the second question that I have for today is where do you rank the Miami Heat after the East has gotten weaker? From my perspective, I believe that they're a top 4 team, and they have a chance to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. We just have to see how they conduct themselves over these last stretches of games to see how everything pans out. But you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. I appreciate all you guys loving your support. And as always, this your boy Scotty Ice, aka Baby Bron, and you already know, I'm out.